Once upon a time, in a land far, far away, lived a kind little lady named Sunbul. She wasn't very tall, but she was full of joy and had the most magical powers. Her chubby figure and colorful clothes made her look like a bright, cheerful rainbow. But the most magical thing about Sunbul was her magical staff. With it, she could fly, make things disappear, or even solve tricky problems. One sunny day, Sunbul was taking a nap under a big, fluffy cloud when her best friend, Mazen, ran up to her. Mazen was a curious little boy who always found himself in the silliest situations. "Sunbul, help!" Mazen called, his voice full of worry. Sunbul jumped up, grabbing her magical staff. "What's the matter, Mazen?" she asked. "I accidentally made all the apples in the village float up into the sky, and now everyone is hungry," he explained, looking up at the sky where hundreds of red apples were drifting away. Sunbul giggled. "Oh, Mazen, you really know how to make things exciting. Let's fix this." With a wave of her magical staff, Sunbul rose into the air, floating gracefully like a bird. Mazen grabbed her hand and together, they flew through the sky, chasing the runaway apples. The clouds around them sparkled as they soared higher and higher. "Look, there they are." Mazen pointed to the apples, which were now resting on a giant, fluffy cloud. Sunbul smiled and said, "We'll need a bit of magic for this one." She twirled her staff, and with a sprinkle of magic dust, the apples began to float back down to the village, gently landing in baskets and on trees. The villagers cheered and clapped for Sunbul and Mazen. "You saved the day again, Sunbul," Mazen said, laughing with joy. Sunbul winked and said, "With a little help from my trusty friend." From that day on, Sunbul and Mazen continued to go on magical adventures, always solving problems with fun and a little bit of magic.